Moscow Road to Azigboro Park and a symposium at the council secretariat. He enjoined all journalists to attend so that they can understand their roles in shaping the future for peace and how to protect their freedom, particularly as the 2027 general election draw near.
We are inviting all journalists to be present at that particular event, and the reason is that if you are present, you will tap from the symposium, the lectures from our resource persons, and ask questions where there is need, and improve on what is your own plan for safety and a better reportage.
Responding, Acting General Manager, Rivers State Television, Ambassador Paul Dambo, who commended the committee for deeming it necessary to visit the station, said press freedom promotes human rights and dignity, while the event will provide opportunity to examine challenges confronting the media.
I want to assure you that whatever that it will take to give you all the media support, we have to do that because this is our own team, and press freedom is key in good governance, in also enhancing human rights, promote the human dignity, and also you see to our own welfare. It's a time when we have to celebrate what we do as media people. Also underscores the need to re-examine the challenges that confront the media in the present age.
Their advocacy visit to media organizations and relevant stakeholders continues. Nnamdi Olimini, Rstv News.
Palm oil production in Nigeria remains a vital source of livelihood, providing steady income for rural households while contributing to the development of local economy. Correspondent Emmanuel Imion visited several palm oil processing mills and reports that the sector is largely dominated by farmers who rely on traditional methods, limiting productivity and global competitiveness. His reports.
Palm oil is a key component of Nigeria's agricultural sector, which continues to play a significant role in boosting the country's non-oil GDP. The commodity serves as an essential raw material for a wide range of industries, including food processing, soap manufacturing, cosmetics, and pharmaceuticals. Nigeria ranks among the world's top 5 producers of palm oil, with annual output estimated between 1.4 and 1.57 million metric tons as of 2023. Although production has shown a modest upward trend since 2024, it still falls short of domestic demand, which exceeds 2.5 million metric tons. This supply gap has led to increased import while also presenting investment opportunities within the sector. Traditional palm oil production in Nigeria is largely labor-intensive and community-driven, with women playing a central role in processing activities. The process typically involves harvesting fresh fruit bunches, boiling, pounding, and manually extracting the oil through hand pressing or simple screw presses. While modern mechanical mills are gradually emerging, many smallholders continue to depend on these traditional techniques.
As you see at the bunch, as in the area, so now we'll carry cutter, go boost, the cutter cut, we'll carry and come back house, we'll pieces some, we'll wash our now, pull for drum, now we'll pull for drum. After that, we'll turn them, carry them, come to the engine, we'll pan them. After we'll begin turn them, the oil come out. This is our particular one. When we mortar and finish, we'll press them, oil come out. The sharp, we'll select them, press them. That phase D, we'll press them all. That one, arena oil. The many flavor, we'll press them. That one, we'll book it, they buy that one. They can and do soup.
Fluctuation in palm oil prices significantly impact Nigeria's economy, influencing household consumption, inflation rates, and the income stability of smallholder farmers. Rising prices, often driven by supply shortages and high production costs, can reduce consumers' purchasing power and threaten food security. Conversely, price declines, such as those observed in April this year, may ease the burden on consumers but create financial uncertainty for producers.
The 25, this one we call them bookie. This one na rubber. Oh, na 25, but it gets size. This one, this red, big pass yellow. Now this one na 45. This one na 42.
Meanwhile, the production and distribution of adulterated palm oil remains a growing public health and economic concern. This practice largely driven by unscrupulous middlemen seeking to maximize profit by increasing the volume or enhancing the appearance of substandard products, particularly during periods of high market prices.
We are not mixing any color in our oil. This is green oil, no any color. If we are put color, it will rate pass like this.
In response, the Nigerian government, through the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC), has intensified efforts to combat the spread of fake palm oil. These measures include nationwide surveillance operations, raid on illegal product sites, and public awareness campaigns to educate consumers on the dangers of adulterated products. Emmanuel Emenyono, Rstv News.
The Nigerian Army said its operatives have destroyed 10 illegal refining sites and arrested 9 suspected oil thieves in different parts of the Niger Delta region. The Army also said 130,000 liters of stolen crude oil and 26,000 liters of automotive gas oil, AGO, also known as diesel, worth 250 million naira, were confiscated. The Acting Deputy Director, 6th Division, Army Public Relations, Lieutenant Colonel Jonah Danjuma, disclosed this in a statement issued in Port Harcourt on Sunday and made available to newsmen. According to Danjuma, the feat was achieved during nearly 1 month of operations conducted by the Army in collaboration with other security agencies in 4 states of the region, namely Rivers, Delta, Akwa Ibom, and Bayelsa. He said the troops have continued to dominate the Niger Delta region operational landscape, recording significant operational successes. The federal government has committed over 5 billion naira to renewed effort to tackle Nigeria's growing out-of-school children crisis, grassroots education interventions to improve school infrastructure, strengthen community participation, and boost learner retention nationwide. The intervention being implemented by the Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, under its School-Based Management Committee School Improvement Program, was officially flagged off in Abuja as part of the 2025 implementation cycle. Executive Secretary of UBEC, Aisha Garba, disclosed that 5.18 billion naira had been earmarked for the program, covering 518 communities nationwide, with each state and the Federal Capital Territory benefiting from interventions in 14 schools. Garba, represented by the Deputy Executive Secretary Technical Razak Akiyemi, said the intervention is specifically targeted at underserved communities, focusing on rehabilitating dilapidated classrooms, providing school furniture, and upgrading water, sanitation, and hygiene facilities. She said the program reflects the government's renewed determination to address barriers preventing children from addressing and completing basic education. The Lagos State Primary Health Care Board says infection prevention and control measures remain firmly in place across the state's primary health care centers. Its permanent secretary, Ibrahim Mustafa, gave the assurance in an interview with the newsmen on Sunday following reports of a new COVID-19 case in Cross River State. Mustafa explained that rules introduced before and during the COVID-19 pandemic are still being followed in all primary health facilities to prevent the spread of infections. He credited widespread vaccination and boosted doses for strengthening herd immunity, significantly reducing transmission and severity of the virus in the community. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has dismissed as fake a widely circulated result slip purporting to show a candidate from Cross River State scored 394 in the 2026 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination. The result, shared by a social media user, claimed the female candidate, Okon Winifred Sampson, scored 394 out of 400. According to the report, Okon Winifred Sampson, a young girl from Cross River State, delivered a remarkable performance in her UTME examinations, scoring an outstanding 394 out of 400. Reacting on the fake result in a statement issued on Sunday, the board spokesperson, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, described the result as fake and urged the public to disregard aids. Rstv State is the treasure base of the nation. Let's build and take her to greater height. This is a task we must accomplish. You can watch our news live on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at Rstv PH. You can also subscribe and click on the notification bell for updates on our live feeds. Still to come, car bomb kills Mali Defense Minister as nationwide fighting intensifies. And in sports, Poland 2026 Falconet round-off preparations for Malawi in Abuja. Details shortly.
Rstv Television, the treasured station.
From the creeks of the capital, we tell the stories.
My name is Gospower Anele, reporting for Rstv Television.
Areas of agriculture, education, infrastructure.
And the people who are concerned are actually calling for government intervention.
Stakeholders believe state police could alleviate the burden of federal police.
From Rstv State to the world, we keep you connected. Stories gathered, facts verified, truth delivered.
At Rstv, not only do we offer you authentic coverage, we offer the premium value, and our prices you can trust are fair and affordable.
Here in Rstv, our audience is our priority, our integrity, our pride. Your stories told with truth and passion. That's Rstv Television. Stay with us.
Omega Power Ministries, OPM Worldwide, presents 7 Sundays Deliverance titled
Summon them to the court of heaven. Are they fighting you for what God has given to you? Summon them to the court of heaven. Is there a wicked gang up against you? Summon them to the court of heaven. Are they attacking your children? Summon them to the court of heaven. Are they fighting against your miracle pregnancy? Summon them to the court of heaven. Are they spiritually blocking your marital breakthrough? Summon them to the court of heaven. Is there any sickness in your body that have refused to go? Summon that sickness to the court of heaven. When all that court fails, the court of heaven stands. Day.
Sunday, 26th April 2026.
Time 9 a.m. Venue, Dr. Jesus City.
4 p.m. Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
This is Rstv World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis. Rstv, Channel 22 Port Harcourt.
You're still back to World News, coming to you live from the Rstv Television here in Port Harcourt. Moving on now, Mali's Defense Minister Sadiq Kamara has been killed in a car bomb attack on his home near Bamako as the country faces a second day of intense fighting. Family members say Kamara, his wife, and 2 grandchildren died in the blast in the town of Kita, dealing a major blow to the ruling junta. The violence follows coordinated attacks led by Tuareg rebels from the Azawak Liberation Front and jihadists from JNRM, targeting multiple regions across the country. Fighting has resumed in key areas including Kidal, Gao and Sevari, while rebels claim control of Kidal and say an agreement has been reached for Malian and Russian-backed forces to withdraw. Despite government claims the situation is under control, residents describe fear and trauma after explosions and gunfire rocked several cities. The man who fired shots inside the hotel where the White House Correspondents' Dinner was being held on Saturday night has been named by law enforcement officials as Cole Thomas Allen. The 31-year-old suspect is from Torrance in the Los Angeles region, California. He confessed to the law enforcement officials of his intentions to shoot officials in the Trump administration. In Sunday's interview with newsmen, acting U.S. Attorney General Todd Blanke said the motive of the suspected shooter was still under investigation, but that preliminary findings suggested he was targeting administration officials, likely including President Donald Trump. Blanke said investigators were now looking at reports that the alleged gunman had assembled the weapon in the hotel. Russian mercenaries hired by Mali's military have agreed to withdraw from Kidal after 2 days of clashes. The country's separatist Azawad Liberation Front (FLA) group has said, as it claims to control the city. This comes after the group, which seeks a breakaway ethnic Tuareg state in the north, took part in coordinated attacks by armed groups across Mali, including the capital, Bamako. The report added that an agreement was reached between the Azawad forces and the Russian elements of the Africa Corps